8 yard hollis rotten summer be. You tried a living, Quacko? What's up? Nearly give me a penny como to flipping boulder and ask me what's up.
Right, all right, lads, come on, jack it in
What are
then.
you doing out?
Well, it won't take you to stop then, will it?
Government's knocking it down today. We're helping Mr. Wilson.
Right, all right, look, we just don't want broken glass. So, hey, don't you pull faces at me or I'll...
Tell your dad about you and that lass being in that door hole.
Oh, come on, there's bigger windows than that.
What's he been doing in door holes then?
I don't know, I've never seen him before. Mind you, I reckon they've got a point. I don't suppose that bulldozer will get more place than what they'll get.
Yeah. Hey, do you want to hear a secret of the Barlow boudoir?
No, not especially.
Well, every morning, with one trouser leg on, I peek through the curtain to see what the weather's like. It's going to be funny in future to have no factory staring back at me.
Oh, he was known as Dried Eggs Esselstein.
Pardon?
Yeah, he used to reckon he was the guardian of this here factory. Fire watched he did during war.
Ah.
Used to sit on top floor making pancakes. Do you know, he said if an incendiary dropped, he'd put it out by spitting on it. He said he'd save the factory that road. He'd have a rare old guzzle today.
Right.
Ta-da.
Right, cheerio.
I feel awful depriving Jerry of his bed.
Good.
What?
Skip it.
I mean, it was very good of him to offer.
I don't know.
Why?
After the agony you piled on, the least he could have done was knit you a new eider-down and sink you to sleep.
You're acting the goat, aren't you?
It's no joke, you know, tossing about on a camp bed all night because you've given your pit up to a stranger.
I'm not a stranger. I'm his wife.
Is what?
I had nowhere to go.
Only home. You're his what?
Till we're absolute, I am. People don't have to hate each other. I was lonely.
So don't cry into the frying pan. It spits. Hi.
Hello, Bob. Did you sleep?
How'd they go on there?
Yeah, it's cancelled half time because of fog. It's a replay Thursday.
Oh.
You still like your bacon crispy, do you, love?
Oh, I'm easy. Any way it comes.
Haven't you got a clean hanky?
Well, what's wrong with that? It's...
Honest, a little lad in fella's overalls. In your tall boy.
Top drawer.
Can't have you going out like nobody owns you.
Dripping threat if ever I had.
Oh, don't start. My head's still in bed.
11,000 mugs turned up in the fog to watch that. 11,001 including you.
Oh.
And you weren't there.
Look, mate, she were upset. Look, she had nowhere to go. I couldn't be a pig. I heard her crying through the wall all night.
It'll get less and less.
How do you mean?
She'll stop when you start. Eat your bacon, mate, before it's cremated. There's crispy and crispy, you know.
What about yours?
I cook my own.
Oh, Miss Nugent, you have a nose.
A nose?
Well, more of a nostril, really.
One nose, two nostrils. I have the full set, actually.
Pardon, dear.
Mrs. Walker, I don't think I'm altogether au fait with what you're...
Well, can you smell onions?
In the normal course of events?
Pardon, dear.
When I'm peeling them?
No, love, no. Here and now, over the paint.
Mrs. Walker, at the risk of seeming obtuse, I still don't know what you're... I can't smell any paint.
Oh, well, then, there you are. That's the onions. I just wondered if I'd put down enough to dispel the odour of the paint, but as you can't smell either, that's all that matters. And here comes the villain of the piece.
Morning, Aurelia.
Good morning,
Mrs.
Miss
Walker.
Russia.
Mrs. Ardick, may I ask you a civil question?
Certainly, Mrs. Walker.
Are you a sadist? Are all Hungarians?
Pardon?
Two in the Treasury, making our lives unlivable, and now you, a fine Magyar melody we're all dancing to.
What?
I have a decorator. He gets as far as the S in Rovers, whereupon you knock down some buildings and send dirt all over his handiwork, whereupon he has to decorate inside instead, whereupon none of my customers can have a drink in peace, whereupon... Mr. Zardick, are you a sadist?
Mr. Zardick doesn't knock buildings over when the fancy takes him. He's acting under orders.
Oh, they always have an answer. That's their oriental cunning.
It was my answer, Mrs. Walker, and Harrogate is hardly Hong Kong.
Rover, it says. For all the world like a licensed dog kennel.
Thank you again, high-born English lady.
Why again?
You're always defending me. I like it.
Bobby, Bobby, Bobby. Oh, he never goes out in this weather. He sits in the airing cupboard sighing.
Perhaps he's gone looking for a lady friend to play with. I mean to...
Perhaps he's gone looking for a new home.
We are talking about a cat.
One where he's welcome to play with the tassels on my plush cloth and scratch the fender without Ina Sharper screwing her eyes up at him.
Oh, dear, aren't they hitting it off?
She gave him his saucer of milk last night, and he wouldn't entertain it. She only did it to show that she was the innocent party.
It is a cat, eh?
Has he been round to watch you working?
No, but I shall keep a lookout. What's he look like?
Very beautiful. My chimney sweep used to say he could have been a champion with his colouring, and he always used to have a purr for everyone until just lately.
Oh, my love, if it's a lot of bother, don't.
Don't what?
Bother! What was I looking for? Onions. Oh, aye. You haven't caught no onions.
That's nice.
Annie Walker cornered the market first thing this morning. She bought about £10.
What's she doing, taking in soldiers?
Cutting them in half and putting them in her everyday sauces round the pub, she said.
What for?
Well, I don't know. So everyone will start crying when they come in, I suppose. Keeps her happy. Is there anything else I can get you instead? What about fish fingers?
To put in a stew?
Oh, I couldn't do with a finicky husband. Firelighters.
I'll give you a packet of chewing gum, will you? Oh, sorry, kid.
Oh, you're all right. Go on. Packet of truddy.
Yeah. It helps keep my mouth shut.
Oh, why? What about?
No.
Thanks. And that's without chewing gum.
Oh, Len, has Jerry heard yet?
What about?
From Dennis.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Well, what's his address?
I don't know. He just said that London was shaping up fine. It was shaping up fine, and he would find the address herewith enclosed.
And then forgot to enclose.
Forgot to enclose it. See you.
I say, do you mind paying for those goods, please?
Yeah, then.
Right.
Oh.
Sorry.
All right.
Please,
Another one.
babe.
See you.
Right.
Has Jerry got Myra out of his crinkly hair yet?
You won't? Oh, yes.
I hope he's not been round pestering her again.
As a matter of fact, he hasn't seen her since.
What about Bobby?
Who?
Have you seen anything of him? Have you, Valerie?
Sorry, love.
Do you think he could be in your stockroom,
Listen, Mrs. Colwell, there's hardly anything in my stockroom, including stock.
Oh, he's got the umpties good and proper this time. You can only go so far with Bobby.
Tell you what, Val, let's start again. You go out, come back in and ask me for onions.
Well, that's all as the first signs. Sweeping the flags with your nose, sniffing for dog ends.
Who is?
You're looking for something.
Ah, folks drop mittens and shillings and things, you know. I pick 'em up and put 'em at windowsills.
Well, if you see Minnie Colwell down then, perhaps would you notify 999, say she's gone do lolly tap.
Well, that's what we hear.
You smell barley broth.
Aye, it gets right down your clogs, does that, doesn't it?
1 full hour that's stunned ready while she's been out on safari puss-pussing that talking cat of hers. Hey, you, Ernest Marples.
Who's that?
Love. For umpteenth time, it isn't Mr. Marples anymore. We've had a bit of a sorting out in the sorting office since then. We've had Mr. Reggie Bevins, a Mr. Anthony Wedgwood Ben, a Mr...
Hey, call him Wedgwood.
She can call me Royal Dalton
Look, if I
China,
get any begging letters, I'm resident here now and not down at Vestry.
I know that, love. You've told me every day this week. It has penetrated. Here, there is one for you.
Ah, that's the fellow I've been waiting for.
Oh, who is it?
Your cat had kittens in our yard.
No.
Well, keep that out of it.
There's another from Yankee Land for number 9.
By gum, they come in one after another, aren't they?
It's all right. Keeps me fit.
Way up. Here she is. Both of them.
Congratulations. I hope you'll both be very happy.
He'd been down to watch the policeman on point duty for company.
I suppose he'll be sitting on your knee all time through dinner, telling you all about it.
He will, and all through afternoon tea if we so desire.
I hope you know you're wearing odd boots.
By gum, that pudding smells good.
Haddock and chips, tea and bread and butter twice. Who's the peas?
Icky.
Right, have you got everything now, have you?
Aye, so the girlfriend tells me.
How does she put up with him?
Give us 10 minutes behind tater peel, love, and I'll show you.
Must be being in the dark all day. His mind lingers. Who's steak pudding and chips, tea and bread and butter?
That's me, love, then. Thank you.
Well,
Hello, where have you been?
I dropped my oxbloods off a tarry ducks. They were letting in water.
What are you having?
Soling and ailing with steel tips.
For dinner, you crate egg. Have you ordered?
Eh?
You better get a move on, because that gem works will be out in about 5 minutes.
No, well, you see, she said that she'd be happy to knock me a bit of something up like Myra.
She's still there, then?
Yeah, your chips are getting cold.
Jerry, it's my house.
Look, what harm has she done? I mean, I pay me board, don't I? Any road, what's she done to you?
Just screwed up 4 years out of the life of the best lad that I know, that's all. Get her out.
No, look, she were just sat there and... She's not hysterical, ain't Myra, but she was like a flipping lost soul, see? She had nowhere to go.
Jerry, this afternoon I'm off the rail for about 2 days, some time, to see 2 fellas from the town hall. While I'm gone, I want Myra out. I want Myra gone, her flipping lost soul, the lot.
You've got a blind spot, you. You have, honest. You just get your knife into her body and
I'm away, mate, there'll only be the 2 of you in the house, won't there? Just on your tods. That might seem highly comical to you, but to the Lord Chief Justice of England, that is collusion. And he's got very big ears on that lad. And he might just muck up your decree absolute. Right? Get her out. Think, Jerry. Think, lad.
Is it all gunged up, Chuck? Yeah.
Think hard.
Okay, lads, knock off. Be back at 2.
Hey, Pushka! You coming for a wet?
No, I don't think so. Cat's not 100% today.
Got all day tomorrow to look forward to,
Yeah.
haven't
They call you Pushka. Is it rude?
They call me all sorts. Pushkas on a good day.
I know it doesn't look it, but I was honestly just passing. I mean, if I worked that away and I lived that away and you happened to be standing
What
at
did
the
you
phone-
fancy? Beer, shandy, tomato juice, gin and something?
Pardon?
A drink at the Rovers.
Were you going to have one?
Just this minute.
Medieval war machines. Battering rams.
Pardon?
They look so threatening. Half the street really is going to be smashed down.
Right now. Come on.
Took 99 legs off a centipede, you, wouldn't you?
What?
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Just sitting there, saying nought. Your breathing's getting heavier. I've noticed. Noisier.
Well, it's fairly flipping essential breathing. I mean, I have to breathe. It's either that or paying flipping death duty.
I was commiserating with you, love, sympathising.
Oh, there's no wrong with me.
You're very quiet. Except for your breathing. I'm only teasing. Why are you so quiet?
Just studying.
Studying what?
Thinking.
You sure you wouldn't like me to make you some dinner? Did you expect it ready when you came in?
No, I had fish and chips at Jackson's. I'm just not hungry, that's all.
See you.
See you.
Good.
Good what?
Shut 'uns to bad rubbish.
Well, if he's rubbish, I wish I had a few more middens.
He hates me.
He says you have to scram, Myra. We're not to be on his own. It's legal stipulation, is that?
Well, we are, aren't we? And it's not as if we hate each other. Get on your nerves.
For the sake of my nerves, I'm offering. At least though you two won't leave mucky paws on my gazette before I've read me births, marriages and deaths.
David, Emma bought these for Christmas.
Very
I
nice.
suppose I better wear them. She's got too good a view from that shop window. Anyway, those anoraks are filthy. Would you like to get them in from the yard?
They'll need mufflers, you know.
Yeah. And, oh, can you get that mop off them? I only bought it this morning.
Susan,
Peter,
come on, we're going now. Hurry up. Susan? Hey, are they partial to climbing in the dustbin and shutting the lid down on them?
Pardon?
As if not, they've vanished up the drain pipe.
Oh, it's all right. It's Uncle Albert. He sometimes drags them off to his yard. You just tell him I said you're taking them and he won't complain. Grumble, yes.
There you go. It only goes to show, doesn't it? It's thicker than 3,000 miles of water. Never a word for him when they're living on the same muck heap, and now she's writing every week.
Every day. And he's in Vladivostok for all I know.
Perhaps she's swanking because she's got a new pen.
Oh, she's in trouble. She gets no answer, so she writes again.
You've got a soft spot for Elsie Tanner, haven't you?
Well, worry.
Well, why don't you notify the police? They'll dig him out for you.
Or I could open today's letter.
Which is something you have no business doing.
Well, I have if she's in trouble and Dennis doesn't know. Oh.
Ah, gum. You do worry, don't you? Well?
Nothing, really. It's just, dear Dennis, if you've no flaming ink, borrow a pencil. How's everything at home? Still waiting to hear all the news. Say hello to them I speak to. Seems funny not seeing their ugly dials. Things just the same here. So least said. Love, Mum.
She sounds homesick. But not in trouble.
No?
Hey, Emma, have you cutting my head off? And I need it for when I get a haircut.
We shut whatever you want. Go and roll your own.
Oh, no, it's not fags. No, I don't want fags.
Yes, it is. You only buy off me if you know I'm on about 8 profit.
No, it's an emergency. Oh, my shoulder's gone numb.
I want me dinner.
Cough syrup for the twins. Otherwise, I wouldn't trouble you.
Oh, come in. The last time I got a rotten supper dinner, I must... What kind of cough syrup?
Any, as long as they're tipped.
So long as they tip?
Yeah, a packet of 20, please, love. Ta.
You know, you rotten, you wicked, evil and...
As opposed to ingenious.
Yeah, bet you break your toenails off through your socks instead of cutting them, don't you?
Yeah, well, thanks, love. Ta. And, be good.
I say, haven't the kids got no wheeze or cough or nothing?
I wouldn't know. I haven't seen them all dinner time.
Mwah.
Oh,
hello. I'm sorry, Mrs. Collar, honestly, we're definitely closed. If I lack protein for another 2 seconds, I'll definitely turn into a spider, and you're definitely scared of spiders, aren't you?
Have you seen Bobby?
Oh, we've been through this before, this identical conversation.
No, I determined his whereabouts then, and he's had his dinner.
Oh, well done, Bobby.
And now he's packed his bags again.
Well, I haven't seen him again, and I am sorry again.
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll inquire elsewhere.
Yes, right. Why don't you go to the factory, Mrs. Corwell? Try they might have crawled through a broken window or something.
Oh, I will. Thank you.
Yes, hurry up, though, or otherwise the bulldozers might be papering the walls with him. Then we'd have Morris dancing under the viaduct with Bobby all splattered up against the wall. Ooh, I don't feel like no dinner now.
Bobby, come on, Bobby.
Bobby,
you, Bobby. I've got a nice bit of liver for you, know. Oh, Bobby, where have you got to? You are the naughty boy. Now, you've just been silly and obstinate now, you know. Come on, Bobby.
OK, lads, back to work. Yeah, George.
So you're not doing any overtime and you'll be home for your tea?
Yeah, OK.
And it'll be ready for his lord and master as soon as he walks in.
Look, I'm pointing the back wall of the Labour Club, you know, not crowning the flaming Rose Queen.
I'm sorry.
Stood here like a flipping prize poodle.
You're not to be mad at me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, look, don't look so upset. I'm only a... Well, look, I'll see you after.
Don't I get a kiss?
Well, I'll be back home at about 6:30 then.
Jerry, we were married once. It's only me. You don't have to be scared of me.
Look, Myra, I keep trying to tell you. I keep trying to impress it on you. We're not allowed in the same house together.
One weekend.
Myra. No.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jerry. If the law of the land says it's a crime to think about you and worry if you're looking after yourself and care, well, I'm sorry, but I broke the law enough to be liable for 20 years hard labour.
But look, we're getting divorced. Look, we're as good as divorced.
And I'd ask for another 1,800 offences to be taken into consideration.
Look, you left me, you know. You flipping well left me.
And you can't spare me one weekend just to talk to you and cook for you. Just being with someone who was closer to you.
I don't know what else I can say to you, Myra.
All right. I'll go home, then, if that's what makes you happy.
Aye. Just to sit there and eat your heart out.
It's not the end of the world.
One weekend. And then you have to go, Myra.
Yes, Jerry.
And he's in disgrace. Only he's all right now with his mother. You can push it over now.
Please, Mrs. Colbert, keep clear.
Oh.